Hey friends, gather around y'all. Let's talk about something. A little fireside chat. So picture it. I'm in upstate New York, a place called Montgomery, New York. I bet you didn't know that existed just like me. It's a little town. It's dark, it's late, it's cold. I'm minding my blessed truck driving business when suddenly this sign lights up the road and it says Xmas tree lighting this weekend. I said, oh Lord, somebody in this little small town is about to have a fit if they haven't already, because every year without fail, y'all know somebody starts that argument with their whole diaphragm. Keep the Christ in Christmas. Veins popping out like the pastor on his third close. But wait, before we get all Jedi versus Sith, Star Wars, about it, let's talk about where all this even came from. So the first thought that came to mind and the first question was when darkness feels like it's won. Because like my next morning starts at 4 a.m. in Pennsylvania. It's still dark. It's 6:30. It's still dark. At 7:30, it's still dark. The sun was acting like it called off from work. Those mountains, those frozen trees, that heavy silent sky. I begin to understand why ancient people looked at winter and thought, is this darkness permanent? And what did they do? They reached for light. They created joy. They made hope on purpose, just like I did. I turned on my Christmas lights on my truck and I played upbeat music and I called friends, because sometimes you have to create the light that you can't see. Sometimes you have to create the light that you can't see. And so that just began to roll into other thoughts and questions. Before Christmas was Christmas became a thought for me. And I thought about it long before Silent Night ever charted. Europeans lit Yule fires, Y-U-L-E, when the sun seemed like it was quitting its job. Egyptians celebrated Horus and the sun rising over darkness. Sound familiar? Romans had Saturnalia, gifts, lights, days off. Sound familiar? Persians honored Mithras, the unconquered sun. Humanity has always said, it's dark. We need light. Somebody turn something on. So when Christianity comes along and later says, hey, Jesus, the light of the world, they weren't inventing a brand new idea, y'all. They were joining one, adding a sacred chapter to the world's oldest prayer. Let the light return. And to me, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. But the problem comes in when we start dealing with absolutism, the dark side versus the light. Some folks, act like God personally faxed December 25th straight from heaven, HQ himself, stamped by St. Peter. But hear me, faith doesn't eliminate doubt. It lives with it, y'all. It's the flashlight that helps us navigate the dark. Come here, my favorite theologian, little guy, green, big ears, drops wisdom like communion crumbs, Master Yoda. I'm a Star Wars fan. And he says this, only a Sith deals in absolute. When you believe you are 100% right and everybody else is 100% wrong, you've crossed into the dark side. Yeah. Because faith isn't about locking down the story. It's about staying open to wonder. This season that we call Christmas is about the wonder. That big X, let's talk about that. That big X in Xmas that some folks see or look at it as you're taking Jesus out of his own birthday party. Here's the thing, that X really is chi, the first letter in Christos, which is Greek for Christ. So if you look at it, Xmas isn't disrespect, it's just Christmas with a stronger graphic design. And if your entire belief falls apart over one letter, beloved, that's not the letter's fault. And I know somebody's going to come at me with, the whole doctrine thing, and somebody's going to holler out, ooh, this is false doctrine. Well, let's define that word. Let's define what doctrine is. Doctrine simply equals a community's interpretation of truth, shaped by history, power, and whoever has the mic. So what I'm sharing is not doctrine, it's education, it's context. And when you understand the why behind your traditions, your faith doesn't get weaker, it gets deeper, or at least it should. And if the history behind Christmas scares you, maybe the issue isn't history. Because light doesn't panic when someone explains the night. Light just keeps on shining. So, what this season really says, whether you say Christmas, Xmas, Yuletide, or bring me my peppermint mocha and nobody gets hurt, this season is about a universal human longing for light. Light is coming, even in this darkest time of the year. And you can call that the sun, S-U-N or S-O-N. You can call it renewal. You can call it Jesus. It's all the same hope, love, warmth, peace, possibility, new beginnings. We just have to have the courage to believe. And I choose a faith that welcomes questions, that honors history, that celebrates the light wherever it shines. Faith doesn't demand certainty, y'all. It demands courage. Doubt is the flashlight. Hope is the next step. And light always finds its way back. So do this for me. If this blessed your holy imagination, I need you to hit like you're hitting a tambourine on the 2 and the 4. Share with somebody who loves learning, and follow the Eichelberger perspective, where we keep the light shining. We keep letting the light shine. We keep asking bold questions, and we keep growing, even through the darkness of winter. Merry Christmas. Merry Xmas. May the light be with you always.